The hot last couple of days have reminded me of my childhood water fights. But sometimes you want to have a water fight and you don't have any water balloons on you. What do you do then? There's an easy way to make water balloons out of the last things you would think to use: paper. My name is Daniel Talbot. Today you will learn the history of paper folding, the process of making a simple paper water balloon, also known as a weapon of destruction. According to PBS, paper folding is an art that has been around for centuries. Contrary to popular belief, paper folding started in Europe around the 12th century. It wasn't until the 17th century that origami or paper folding became present in Asia. Up into the 19th century, paper folding was only available to the rich and the royal due to a low supply of paper. So the 19th century it became paper available, so even common people could practice paper folding. Paper folding had a long and legal history. While origami was only for the elite, you can easily make a paper water balloon. So to start out, you have to make your paper square. You can use any size paper, but I'm choosing to use a 8.5 by 11 sheet, an old sheet of printer paper. So to make it square, you would just fold it in half. You would fold it out on a triangle, line the edges up. And then fold it. And to make it square, you would cut off the excess corner of it. I already have one that's cut off here. And then you have to, so once you've got this crease done, you have to fold it diagonally the other direction to get a crease that's going perpendicular to the first one. So when you're done with this, you open it up and you'll have an X on the inside of it. The next thing that you have to do is fold it in half this direction so that you'll end up with a rectangle. And then we'll fold it in half again the other direction, perpendicular to that rectangle, to make another rectangle. And then on the inside, you'll have this cross. You'll have two different crosses, X patterns. And then when it's folded in one of the rectangle configurations like this, you'll take one of the corners and you want to invert this crease here, and you'll fold it over to make a triangle. And so you'll have a triangle like that on top of the square. So then you want to flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. Like that. So it looks like this from the bottom of it. The next thing you want to make, you have to make another square that's smaller. And so you take each of these corners and you fold it up to meet the top of the triangle along the crease. We're going to do this to all 4 of the corners. Like this. And it'll look like this. The next thing that you have to do is to help fold it. The next thing that you have to do is fold each of these 4 corners into the middle crease. You open it up, you have, it looks like this, and you have these flaps here, 4 of these flaps, which will fold down into the pocket, into the corner of the pocket that I just made to help hold all of it together. So it goes together like that. It doesn't matter how far in you put the flaps into the pockets, it just helps hold it together. I like to put them in as far as they'll go. So once you do this to all 4 of the corners, and you unfold it, it'll look like this. Pretty similar to what it was before. Now, if you just want to make just a paper balloon, you would leave it like this. But if you want to make a water balloon out of it, you would snip off the top of it to make the hole a little bigger, which makes it a lot easier to put the water into it. The next thing that you have to do is blow it up. To blow it up, I like to grab 2 of the opposite flaps and then just roll into it. And then once this is done, you just fill it up with water, and then you can throw it at someone. While making a paper water balloon is a fast and easy process, make sure that you use them responsibly. While origami has a long history, it need not be feared. Making a paper water balloon is an easy process. With the projection of more hot weather, I hope that you will stay cool and maybe think of using a weapon of wet destruction.